Oh, hi everyone!
You!
You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you. Why are you blushing? I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto. Who's jumping to conclusions now? The details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. I'm pretty sure Kyoko also doesn't think it's us. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here?
Yeah.
Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fate will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, you creepy-ass teddy bear. I may as well get one last convo in.
What?
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? It seemed that way.
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Yeah.
Hey.
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Yeah. I just want to talk to everyone first. You know it's not us, right? Let's get started.
Got it!
Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Yeah. To be fair, you know.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
Probably not, realistically, but
What the heck?
not much we can do now.
I can't help but wonder that what whoever killed Sayaka's feeling right now.
It definitely not aimed at us.
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
Maybe.
Being so insistent even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, lady. You
You know what I mean.
Well, it did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Right. Yeah, your job of murder.
So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call.
Really? Really, buddy? Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? I think so. Surveillance camera. Come on. This is our first time in here. There's gotta be coins in here, right? Or not? Alright, let's go. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed. Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised... Yeah, someone's gonna say some bullshit. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned. Oh, I guess not. I turned, trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. Hina is standing real close to the wall, just facing the wall. Okay, like Celeste at the very least is like sideways, so she's like staring off like towards people, but Hina is just okay. The steel box descended with heavy clicking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Maybe. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived. And what do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Yeah, real awkward. Why you sweating, Leon? And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Yes. Open e-handbook. Truth bullets. Okay, well, we got... Is it possible to miss something? I would assume so, right? Set skills. This is the only one we have. So, wait, the what? The bullet time battle? What? Can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him, even with a dead body laying in his bathroom? And what? I'm reading the text at the bottom. And what about the blackened who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? I don't know. Okay, well, I guess I don't know. I guess that's all I can do. So let's go. Class trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
then we're all fucked.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
It's Kiyotaka. Did you really expect that to work?
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
It's a good question, actually.
I feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Does it now? Does it? Okay.
Friendship penetrates?
Hifumi, please.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
It's a real good point.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
I feel like that's important. I feel like we shouldn't dismiss this.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Okay, should I just freeball it? and just... No, I should get the explanation. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates, okay? During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Okay. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh boy. Okay. I didn't think there would... Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah?
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Uh-huh.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar, okay? If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? Yeah. That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. So I fired it off one line too early. Okay. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Okay. Only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Good luck and have fun. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered...
Yeah, and the murder took...
In the bathroom, so it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise while she didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, I just fired off one thing too early. Okay. Break.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Well, did she even go in your room, to be fair?
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Yep.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Sayaka and the killer, obviously.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
No.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Uh-huh.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Whatever, I'll leave it. But to be fair to Chihiro, I don't think she even went in our room at any point. She only knows that Sayaka died in the bathroom by reading the Monokuma file. So... I'd say it's fair.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Really? We need to really? Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Uh-huh.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Maybe I should let the conversation go on. So that
No.
way...
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive
See
it
the
was
whole
a kitchen
conversation.
knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Mm-hmm.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I bet if you...
I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
I would say you could see the majority of the weapon, but...
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Well, Mr. Kuwata, it gets us the fact that Aoi, Hina, did not see us in the kitchen. So it couldn't have been us, but at the same time, she didn't see anyone else either. So, you know.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Yeah, buddy, okay.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
These morons, bro.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you, Kyoko. Thank you.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Are we sure, Mr. Leon?
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Yeah, she totally knows it's Leon, right? She saw the writing. She obviously understands the upside down. It's upside down. Like,
You really believe that?
yeah. Why wouldn't she? She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Just sure. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Okay. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, this sounds like it's gonna get harder. Howie's account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yeah.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Nope.
He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining room.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, Aoi was there. Toko. Miss Point Fingers.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
I am.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
But again, if she didn't see anyone enter the kitchen, it's not... When I went to get tea from the kitchen last night, all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so what about that, Toko? Huh?
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Thank you. You got me a little bit concerned for a second, but you brought it you brought it back.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
But again, unless she says she saw someone there, that doesn't prove anything really. So,
in other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
Uh-huh. Go on.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
I'm assuming only one person can graduate, so even if two people work together to kill someone, I assume whoever landed the killing blow is the only one who would get out. So this wouldn't even make sense.
Idiot swimmer girl?
It's really that is fucked up, isn't it? Come on, Aoi.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
You know, that's a good question to ask.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Okay.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
I assume, though, the caveat to that is the accomplice gets to live if the killer gets away with it, but then they'll be stuck alone in the school forever after everyone else gets punished for not finding out who the killer was. So, you just be stuck in the school forever by yourself.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Okay, look, you make a good point, Chihiro, but really not helping.
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Oh, okay, thanks for just telling us, I guess.
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you kinda did.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
I mean, we still have some other things to poke holes into, but...
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Yeah, if Aoi didn't see anyone else come in either, it doesn't really prove anything in our defense.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Are you certain about that?
Sure. But can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Okay, why didn't you mention that to us earlier? And also, did either of you see anyone? Come in.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Yeah, Leon, you're not gonna get on anyone's good side.
Right.
Hey, dude.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Again, there's no accomplices, so like if even one saw the other take it, then...
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh? What you mean by that?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Okay.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Yeah, which is what, you know, us and Sayaka did.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Kiyotaka, excuse you. They are both women. Thank you very much.
But I'm a girl.
Yeah.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
You better watch your back.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Again, did either of you see someone enter the kitchen?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Yep, go on.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Leon!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Yeah, that would have saved us a lot of trouble. But you know what? We got there.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Oh. So it was obviously before nighttime, which means it was before she came to see us. So did she... I'm guessing the rattling on the door happened, freaked her out, she went to the dining hall, grabbed the knife, and then came to see us? Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Yeah.
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
So she was super freaked out. Again, probably from, the door rattling.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Makotoshi's dead. You don't really have to defend her.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Yeah, I guess.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, I guess.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
Shut up!
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
We didn't. Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die. But if they really think it's you, then...
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Thank you, Kyoko. Thank you.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Yeah.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
The fact that they lint rolled the room?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. You know what? I think I understand what's gonna happen. Actually, you know what? Be safe. The Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm glad I looked at this, because this is not what I thought it was going to be. Use the mouse to aim, then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired targets. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. The hair. If we can just figure out what that something is. Alright, come on. Wait. Oh, wait, whoops. Oh, I fucked up.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Uh-huh.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yeah, they didn't know which one was... what hairs could be theirs, so they just got rid of all of it. Which, if it was our room, our hair would obviously be there, so why would we do that? Right? Mm-hmm.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
That doesn't really... because she died there. So obviously she'd been there.
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Yeah. Acting like you know what's going on here for me? Okay, buddy.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The care got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Mm-hmm.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
We've been saying that!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
I mean, ideally, yeah.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Oh, yes.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yep, the doorknob. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. The doorknob. Broken.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Yep.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
But there is no lock.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Yes.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You're really trying to push that we're the culprit, huh?
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
She's so smug, and I love it. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about, yes. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. Okay? Now this is important, because if you fail your influence gauge, reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Make your argument. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yep.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yep.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, fuck, I fucked up.
And finally,
no.
The culprit had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job.
Okay, now I have to let it re-go.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
Okay. No, it's a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Sayaka was first, she then fled into the...
Then the killer ran and they got into the bath.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Yeah, right. Remember, boy bathrooms don't have locks.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because
it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
our boy right there.
But you know, You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
Yeah, very unlucky.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
Mm-hmm.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Unless it's someone who wasn't paying attention.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced to... because the nameplates were swapped. Right. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was... the crime took place in my room.
A gun! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Mm-hmm.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
Is it? Is it really? Mr. Avatar the Last Airbender looking tie ass.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Yeah! Unbelievable, huh?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Mm-hmm.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Exactly.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Exactly, Makoto.
That is a definite possibility.
What's your problem, huh?
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah, you gonna apologize? Miss Author? That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Okay, yeah, but peace, bye.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
We still have a few arguments.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
No, not at all.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious, okay.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh. All right, hit us with it, Hina.
Oh, you.
Well, Celeste, don't be mean.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
It's a good question.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I mean, if she went to get the knife after we left her there, I guess, but...
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
So either she had to have opened the door, or...
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
How so?
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
I mean, yeah, but...
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Hifumi, you gotta... Didn't you say you threw in the towel? Quit without saving?
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular, because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Ooh. Has to be the switching rooms, right? It's the only one that makes sense.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
What are you implying?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I mean, I did say early on I felt like she was trying to play us. Maybe she was trying to lure someone into Makoto's room and make it seem like he killed someone?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Come see me in my room, check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka. Oh, wait. Okay, the text on the letter and the text in the text box are different. There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Okay, but so she tried to lure Kyoko into what would be our room to try and kill her and frame us? Oh, is that why she said... Is that why she got us to promise we would do anything to help her get out? Because we wouldn't, like, do anything to try and testify against her. And so, I knew Sayaka was kinda... it felt pretty obvious she was playing us, but... trying to frame us for murder? That's a bit sad.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Yeah, Makoto, I think it's time to get with the picture. We've been had. Or you've been had. I kind of felt sketchy about her from the get-go, but then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
but why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
That's a good point.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Yeah, okay, buddy. You shut up with that bull. Well, come
But can
on.
we be sure anyone even got this note?
Is Leon's shirt a Gears of War reference?
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yeah, if you have something that doesn't implicate us again, sure.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No.
No, that's wrong.
I hope that was the right one I was supposed to click on. It seemed
The nameplates on
right.
Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
And the one on Makoto's room had Sayaka's name.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Yep, exactly.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Yeah, if someone's not super familiar with the layout yet, they would be like, I could have sworn it was the other way around, but whatever.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Yeah, no, not me.
Right?
Yeah. He's in denial about Sayaka trying to frame us.
Okay, then who did it?
Yeah, you're looking real sketched out, Leon. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Yep.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates is Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room. Yeah, because anyone who might have like muscle memory of like where all the rooms are might knock on the wrong room by mistake if they don't check.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
And then after she murders them wake up early in the morning, switch the nameplates back.
What?
Bada boom, bada bing.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Oh, poor Asahina.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Well, I'm sure. Okay, well, to be fair, I'm going to assume she attacked them first.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
It's tough to figure that out, though.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yeah.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Okay, so what evidence do we have to present now?
We just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
That makes sense why she had the glitter on her wrist then. Because if she was the one wielding the knife initially, whoever she invited would have grabbed the sword rather that makes more sense as to why she had the glitter on her gold glitter on her wrist. Because someone that's how her wrist got broken. They smacked her hand with the sword.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The gold glitter. And the reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it!
I hope I didn't have to use the
All you have to do
sword.
is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Alright, everyone show your hands. Who has the glitter on their hands?
And there's some on her wrist because...
They smacked it.
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Yes, thank you, Kiyotaka. Totally not pointing out the obvious. Yep,
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
You don't know anything about what's going on, Hifumi. Just stop pretending.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about, yes. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, I think I'm getting used to it. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel, okay? By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. Okay, that's what that's for. Got it. I put it on medium, I'm pretty sure, right? For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Wait. Mean's the hardest one, right? I put it on the medium. But it said for our purposes here, so I guess it's just... Okay. It's supposed to be pretty straightforward though, I assume. Replica sword, kitchen knife, replica sword. Or a sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
No? What I'm saying is, yeah, I was wrong.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Yep.
The sword-based sneak attack.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. Because yeah, why would the sheath be on if it was a planned attack?
No. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Yeah, so Sayaka probably swung at them with the knife. They picked it up, blocked, and then after pushing her away, they uncovered the sword.
Something sharp.
And
You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
attacked.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If you don't... Mondo, no offense, but just let everyone else talk.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Yeah.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Exactly.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
And the one who had the kitchen knife was Miss Mizono.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
Mm-hmm. Go for it, Kyotaka.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too.
No.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it. No.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was the one who had tried to attempt murder.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her hands are clean. The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use a sword, her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Because
Were you not paying attention? We literally said that gold glitter came off really easily.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
Yep.
There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Makes sense to me.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
What?
Someone's trying to actively kill you. Why would you do that?
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No one said that!
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime. The water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Ew, stinky.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
You know what? Fair enough. If he gets the comment, you do too, so.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
How would that be a compliment?
An insult, obviously.
But, yeah, like what?
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have had to have been the one without the sword.
I got
Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yep.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yep, she tried to murder, and so whoever it was defended themselves.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Yep.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
So that's what you meant by come to terms with it. Because you knew right from the get-go she initiated the confrontation.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
Yeah.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
it was self-defense.
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Well, by self, I meant the other person yeah.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
was so she could frame us, yep.
Was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Yeah. Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Yeah.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yep.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
But it would be her word against his. And who would you believe, right? The ultimate pop sensation or the nobody who got in through, you know, lottery?
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, they already had a sort of prior connection with, you know, junior high.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Probably, for me personally, probably the random kid. But...
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
yeah, she was playing us.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
And then whoever she tried to kill decided, hey, I may as well take advantage of this.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
No point in being in denial now, Makoto.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument!
Shut up, Monokuma!
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Yeah, no, that would be unfortunate.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Well, you seem to have it all figured out, Kyoko. Now that you already made us figure out that it was Sayaka who tried to frame us, you can do the rest yourself.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her. But what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. No, there's the numbers. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
There's one more clue. Maybe I should have let it play so I see everyone's
There still might be one clue
arguments.
left.
Whoops.
Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood.
I can't.
There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Kyoko, stop acting like you don't know what that actually is.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
It's a good point. Like I mentioned earlier, someone could have easily, after she was dead, taken her hand and... There's no question that, yeah, her left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
But again, someone could have taken her hand and kind of, you know...
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Yep.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still...
Can no one see that it's literally Leon upside down?
What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Like, there's even a line that makes it look like... I assume to them that line just doesn't exist, right? Like...
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What?
Shut up and let them talk.
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Yep.
Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but...
Mm-hmm.
Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Yep, and with how she's positioned, she'd have to write it upside... Yeah, she'd have to write it upside down, so flip it.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Shut up, Mondo. You ain't done shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
It's a weird way to say your brain's working overtime, but okay.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Flip it! Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? Yeah. Finally, someone's thinking with their brain. I think maybe I see something?
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yeah?
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Well, I flipped the fucking picture!
So, whose name did she write?
Do we not all have the same, like, book? I guess maybe we don't, but... Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Leon Kuwata. I just want to see everyone's expressions. Interesting. I see. Yes, I see. Alright, Leon, you bastard! You son of a bitch!
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Obviously.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Mm-hmm.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't notice the writing, huh? Or didn't notice you were still alive enough to put writing down, huh?
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, coincidence, huh?
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Does it now? Does it, mister? Okay, in his defense, it was literally self-defense. So, but I mean, we still have to, you know, get rid of him or else we all die, so.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
I mean, you were going around saying I was the killer, so.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Yes, the... burnt shirt piece. A piece of burnt clothing was found next to the incinerator. It's apparently part of a shirt cuff and has a noticeable blood stain on it.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Mm-hmm.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Okay, but we also gotta prove it's his shirt too, so.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's a good point.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Why are you getting so angry, huh?
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Okay, what is your deal? Why do you seem so used to this, and why? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. When it was disposed of? The time the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. What do you mean the time it was destroyed? Yeah, that doesn't really make sense.
Shoot!
I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Yeah, okay, I guess how it's disposed of? Or where?
I got it!
Okay.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
That doesn't make sense, though.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Uh-huh, do you?
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
I mean, that's true.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on, either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Really? Trying to push it over onto Hifumi, huh?
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
That's Hifumi, that's you, buddy. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. What? Even I'm confused here. Shattered crystal ball. Okay.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Oh, wait, no, wait. I was...
Shoot!
I wasn't...
The key to the trash
thinking.
room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Sorry, I just saw whoever was on cleaning duty, and so I was like,
could get to the incinerator was
Hifumi.
person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the
Nope,
evidence.
nope, no. That one. That
No,
one.
that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Yep. He threw the crystal ball, because the crystal ball was at the base of the switch, right? He threw the crystal ball to hit the button. But how did he get the shirt into the incinerator is the weird part.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Not necessarily.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use, throw it, obviously.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
And you know who could do that? The ultimate baseball star. Or player.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Get their ass.
Through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. And perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge.
It's if someone with good aim and a powerful arm could have thrown that ball.
Was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
Again, though, how did he get the shirt in there? That's...
Once they got in the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
I'm sorry, have you ever balled up a shirt and thrown it? That's not, it doesn't... It's gonna come undone. You know what, it's a video game. You know what, I won't, yeah. Okay.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Yep. Because he would have made sure all of the shirt stayed in there.
The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
He would have cleaned all that up?
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Yeah, so you have to have a good arm and good aim.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
You got it, Chihiro.
Could someone really do that?
Yeah, the ultimate baseball player.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Oh, yeah,
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been that much of a challenge at all for the killer because the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
What's wrong with our assessment, huh?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
Go on. Give your defense.
I'm not the killer!
You sure you're not, buddy?
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
Do you have any evidence to refute us? Like...
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
What do we have to do now?
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Yeah, I mean, I think you know.
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument's about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Okay. So... the command... So it'd have to be Sayaka with the... Okay, she misses. He... Oh wait, I can scroll. Oh, whoops, wait, no, go back. Okay, hang on. That goes there. Then... Oh wait, no, wait. Oh wait, no, we're starting right. Oh wait, right. Sorry. Right, this is a. I forgot this was a JP game for a second. No, it would be him entering first. Then. Over here. Boom. Boom. Knife falls. Or... wait. Hang on. You know, that's right. Okay, so she runs into the bathroom. Boom, boom. Did she write it down before or after this? You know, she made sure to hide it behind herself. She had to have put the writing... while he was still there, right? And then... lint roller. Dun. Okay,
the killer is you!
Okay.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
Yep.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Unfortunately, yeah.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
He defended himself.
They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Yep. Easy deduction.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Oh, did I do the wrong thing there? But because this panel already had her dropping the knife, so I
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
Yeah, because he didn't know. Didn't know it was a boys' bathroom that just had a faulty door frame.
What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
The end.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
Sadly. But to be fair, she did bring it on herself, trying to kill someone, so... And trying to frame us.
Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
Yeah, make sure no little hair follicles were around.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there.
But they fucked up.
But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
Like the well, not pro baseball player, but you...
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
And so...
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Yep, not realizing that little bit of the sleeve hanging out.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, Leon!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
But in reality, it was lifted.
You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right?
Well, okay, yeah, no, I guess, yeah, okay.
Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Of course he objects. What do you think?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
Do you have proof it wasn't you?
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Okay, good for you. We'll just, say it's you and then you'll die and then that's all the evidence we need.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Oh, do you have that? Because I don't have that.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
What evidence is that? I have the evidence?
Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like, yes. I don't know what the hell this is. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. The BTB BTW. You guys stupid, it wasn't me, you kidding me? During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Oh, a rhythm game now! We're playing a rhythm game! Okay! Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Okay. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Oh, this seems... okay. Doesn't seem that bad. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Okay. There's a good chance I'll fuck this up. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. I'm gonna fuck this up, aren't I? Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statements fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Yeah?
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
So you're saying if we could go into Leon's room and check his toolkit, we could prove it was him? They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Yeah, real compelling argument there. Mm-hmm. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Okay. Don't know how we're gonna do that without getting our hands on his toolkit.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Oh.
Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof?
Wait, how do I...
You kidding me? Not a chance!
Hello? I don't... Lock on, reload, tab... What, huh?
You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof?
Oh,
wait,
I don't...
Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut up! Shut up! Stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid!
Okay. I understand now. I'm gonna die. Fuck. Hoo-hoo-hoo. It would appear that the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto is not the blackened. Too bad. Okay, so I didn't understand how that... Like, I know it told me, but like how it was, like the explanation versus how it played didn't translate very well. I understand now. So yeah. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Is it all over? Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
I can't give up now. Okay, I like how we just time travel. No,
When
I'm
the
good.
killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use any instead.
Yeah, okay, we are saw
I
this.
refuse to acknowledge stupid
Okay, I understand how it works now.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Final strike.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't get it at first. That's the end of you,
Screws on
Leon.
the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
Oh, the bobby pin on his shirt.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
Yeah. Yo, Monokuma, can we go to Leon's room real quick?
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Yep, so they would have thought she had a sewing kit.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Yeah, shut up.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit scuffed up.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
You know, Byakuya, I still don't like you, but yeah, you're not half bad.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Yeah, if you somehow lost your toolkit, that means you had it out somewhere, which was in itself suspicious.
Stupid. Stupid.
Yeah, that's you. That's you, buddy. Way to say it.
You have no rebuttal?
It would seem not.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Yeah, you done fucked up. I got an A total. I guess to get S, you have to like not fuck up at all, huh? Yeah, fair enough. I messed up a few times. I failed the bullet time. It's the way it was explained. You know what? I messed up. I'll say that I messed up on the bullet time. Wait, what? Did that say 72 medals? What?
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Yeah, I think we're good.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be good.
Okay, then let's get excited!
Why did it zoom in on Kyoko and her just dotting?
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I think we'll get it right.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Everyone, vote Leon. Oh. Guilty! Yay! Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawata.
Yeah, you've been found out, Mr. Is that a goatee? I don't remember exactly what a goatee is. Uh-huh.
Hey, hold on.
What? What could you possibly have to say now, huh? Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? Kill Sayaka?
What?
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, okay, yeah, to be fair, she attacked him. That's a fact. Well, after she was locked in the bathroom, you could have left. You had both weapons. So it's not really an excuse.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
Right, yeah, okay.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Sure, buddy. Not like you totally went there thinking you were gonna get... yeah.
Hey, come on!
You expected me to just accept my death?
I mean, if you felt any sort of remorse, yes. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. Yeah. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. It was her. And the video actually had something to do with me. I can't... Or if I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
yeah, she was playing us for a fool. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
And boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. Ba-bum, ba-bum. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
Phew! I understand, really I do, yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But...
That's enough.
Yeah, no, it's... I'm glad someone stopped us. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Yeah, no point getting killed here. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah! Yeah, okay.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did. Yes, indeed. Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Yeah, remember?
You mean execution?
Yeah, that punishment.
Wait a second.
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense?
When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not.
Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? We understand. I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Swa?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable. Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice? Hey, Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice.
Damn, you're calling out my boy Shiro from Fate Stay Night?
After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Okay, well anyway, more importantly. Thrills, chills, kills! Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Nah, too late.
Hey, come on now. now!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
What, head caved in with a baseball bat?
No, 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 no!
I'm assuming the deaths are gonna be themed, right?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
Oh. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Uh-oh. I wouldn't be standing that close to him if I were y'all. Where did that chain even come from? Oh god, he's going onto a baseball pitch? Oh god. Oh no. That's gonna be fucking gruesome. The 1000 blows. Yeah, no, his head's gone. Are they gonna show it? Not explicitly, okay. Yeah, no, that would be a fucking terrible way to go. Just getting railed by 1,000 baseballs launched at whatever fucking speed. That was definitely over 100 kilometers an hour. Probably, but it literally had a gun barrel on it, but it was probably like 300 miles an hour. What we saw, that was the true fate. Hypothetically though, what would have happened if he had somehow survived? I know it was really unlikely, but if he had somehow survived, you know, cracked ribs, caved in skull, or prevented the caved in skull somehow, like what? I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it? I don't know.
Extreme!
Yeah, that was pretty extreme. I concur.
Man, my adrenaline's pumping right out of control.
Yeah, not a pretty picture, huh, Hifumi?
What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
I mean, we could do that. Couldn't hurt.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it like sound like I'm some kind of dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground, ayo?
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? Hey, true. No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. I don't know about that. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
That's what everyone's waiting for after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
So
I get the feeling it's not just Monokuma that's watching us
through those cameras. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality.
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely being watched by more than just him.
Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chihiro. You had to see something quite gruesome. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure? What do you want?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think?
Yeah, no, she wrote Leon to make sure that
people knew it wasn't us. So... or give us a fighting chance anyway. Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was... uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone, or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Comfort? So we don't leave here thinking that she always intended to betray us? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. That may get you killed, Makoto. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. Again, I don't know why you're so calm about everything.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic. Stealing her catchphrase, huh?
What?
Oh, that's a nice touch. Nice touch, Makoto. Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Is that what he meant by carry them with him? He's gonna mimic parts of them? I guess that's one way to honor them. Or at least Sayaka, anyway. Down to 12. To be continued. Oh, you received the Despair Bat present. Who could we possibly give this to? Like, who would even want that? Okay. With that, though, I'm gonna end off. I've been going for over 3.5 hours, so I should probably cut it off there. And the last hour especially, I haven't really been adding much. I've just been kind of reading what's been going on. And yeah, I did read that right. We got 72 medals from that. So we can get quite a lot of presents. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to assume at this point I can't save anyone. That it's all scripted. Because if they have cutscenes like that for the punishments, I assume I don't know, maybe well, we'll see. I don't know. I feel like everything's gonna be very linear. And not... I'm going to assume my choices don't really matter. I hope I'm wrong. Actually, no, we just saved while I'm doing that. But we'll see. I'm getting the feeling it's all kind of mapped out and scripted, though. So, anyway, sorry, I started rambling. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.